All right, y'all, we are back. We are finishing up our monthly August series here. We're going to be talking about another country. So don't dial because the home cooked foodcast starts right now. And let me go ahead and pull this up. You may take a 30-minute bathroom break if you must. Welcome to the Home Cooked Foodcast, everybody. Woo! I finally got it right this time. I am Lennon's Kitchen, along with, of course, my awesome Mr. Co-host, this little boy underneath me, Mr. Gunshot Boy, who thinks he's better than me, Christian Earl.
Hey, I don't think. I know I'm better than you. You're a little boy. I'm the man. Just like Mihar is a little boy too. Both of you are little boys, and I'm the only man here.
No, the man that should be here is working.
Oh, hey, and by the way, on today's Foodcast, we are going to be reviewing porn food.
We are not
Get ready.
It's
new dessert for Pornhub. We're going to be doing a review of it today.
Yes, no. And I have my good friend Mr. Nihar back again.
Hey guys,
like I said, the two boys and the only man. Yes. Right here, me.
Yeah, make sure you follow Christian on OnlyFans. Anyways,
yeah.
Yes, we are so glad to be back. I'm sorry we kind of missed last Saturday again. Things didn't work out the way they were supposed to, schedule-wise.
Yeah, Lennon was too busy doing modeling.
Well, let's see who's in it.
People really wanted to see pictures of his feet, and he had to go and sell pictures of his feet for modeling. So, that's why we missed out.
All right, let's look at our private chat here. Our chat here. What does our chat state?
The chat has the link that shows us all of the
articles. Here we go. We have somebody in the chat name.
The public chat.
Somebody says I'm having trouble. I'm sorry, having trouble seeing Christian. That's because I'm in my living room at the moment, and it's kind of dark in here, and the only light is coming from my TV. So that is why you're having trouble seeing me.
Yes, and I must say that compliments from Twitch. We are streaming live on Twitch, and I must say that here in a few days, hopefully, Lennon's Kitchen will be the new Twitch name. So.
Oh, okay, by the way, can I just say this real quick? Because they did tell me that they would send me money if I promoted it on your show, because I emailed them about it, and I do use this app to live stream through YouTube. If you guys want to have a great app to live stream through YouTube on your phone, please download Streamlabs from the Apple Store, Google Play, iPhone, whatever you have. Please download it on your app store, as I will be getting paid for promoting that. So yes, download Streamlabs if you want a great app to live stream through YouTube on your phone.
So basically, guys, you're helping a worthy cause, somebody that needs money.
Not that I need money, but money is nice. They said they would pay me if I promoted it on your show, so there we go. Download Streamlabs.
Yes, Streamlabs, and we are familiar with Streamlabs. Unfortunately, I can't use Streamlabs anymore because it froze on me at a random. Remember that, Nihar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, welcome people in the chat here. Hello, person. It says thumbs up. That is from Mr. Clever
Meta.
Meta. And then, yeah. So thank you for joining us on Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and shut off our little music here.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear the Bubblegup theme song.
No, is there somebody in my chat? In my stream? No. Okay, but yeah, how are y'all doing today? Even though it's
We are. Well, it's nighttime, but we're doing good this night.
Yes.
You know, cannot wait to get that fat paycheck from StreamYard.
Right. Okay, so and it is almost it is hump day.
Yes, it is. It's hump day.
Yes.
You know what that means, guys? Since it is hump day, grab your girlfriend. You know what to do since it's hump day. I don't need to finish that sentence.
Yes,
just in case everybody knows.
Charlie.
Since Charlie is not here because he's been working, and me and Charlie are close friends, we kind of have a lot in common because me and him are both into horror and wrestling. I am the scheduled pervert for the show since Charlie is not here, and normally Charlie is the scheduled pervert. So I am the replacement pervert.
Exactly. Nihar's ears are bleeding right now just hearing about this. But yes, let's get down to some serious business. So we are actually finishing our series. We did end up skipping one day because Nihar was on vacation. We are going to talk about our last country.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, that country is Suriname.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you. The only thing I was going to say before we get into that, I have to use the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, of course. I told you to do that during the 30-second break, sir.
I was getting drunk. Okay.
Why couldn't he wait? Why couldn't he wait to go to Sonic to get his happy hour on? Okay, so we are looking at. Oh, that is of course Charlie's thing. We don't want to look at that. There's two of them, right? That you sent me. Okay, so the first one.
There is a video, and then there is an article.
So second spin, right? Is the article, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, that's the video.
That is the video.
That's the video. Okay. So then we'll look at the video first, or should we look at the article first?
We will look at the video first.
Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and plug this in. All right. Okay, so
Wait
we are
for
going.
Christian.
Hell no!
I'm back from the scheduled piss break.
All right. Okay.
Wow, you couldn't have done that while we were doing the introduction.
I
There
was getting a
a
drink
30
during
second
the
introduction.
introduction
You
now.
have plenty
One
of time
thing-
to go.
One thing I would like to say is I would like to apologize for interrupting Nihar, and I would ask him if he could repeat the country that we were talking about in the episode, since I had to interrupt him while he was in the middle of saying that, which I dearly apologize. So if he could just tell us what country we were talking about again.
Suriname
We are talking about Suriname.
or
Okay.
Suriname.
Kind of sounds like syrup, but interesting.
Yes. No, it is not syrup, man.
Syrup.
We are going to watch a video today. Okay. And I will put the link up, and I said that last time, and I actually going to put it in another video, but I will put a link of the video that we watched today in the description box and to give credit so I don't get in trouble.
And to start us off, Suriname is in South America. You have next to Venezuela, you have three little countries that are part of South America. Suriname is the one in the middle,
Ah,
surrounded by Guyana and French Guiana on either side.
oh, okay.
Ooh, I like it. Interesting.
Hey, that's a nice name. I wonder if somebody named their babies that.
Maybe.
Dion.
I probably could have. Who knows?
Guyana. I'm sure Guyana is a name. I don't think Suriname is a name.
No,
Oh, actually, I did hear about Suriname once. I went to a restaurant and there was like people behind us talking about it. And the one thing I heard from a gentleman was that their bacon is really good.
Well, we're gonna find that out here. I'm gonna open this up. And yes, we are watching my YouTube channel within a YouTube channel, so.
Lennon, don't be.
We're breaking the fourth wall like Deadpool. We are watching a YouTube channel within a YouTube
Lennon,
channel.
don't be presumptuous. Don't promote your YouTube channel in your YouTube channel.
Right? Hey,
everybody sub to Lennon's Kitchen.
We were a part of a YouTube group, okay?
Yes.
Our coordinator said that we can promote or we can put ourselves out there as much as we can.
True. Okay.
Everybody sub to the gun. Everybody sub before we get started. Before we get started watching the video, everybody sub to Gunshot, the HFW owner. If you want good live streaming content, sub to it now. Anyway, let's continue on.
Good live streaming content? What's that supposed to mean, sir?
Nothing. Just let's watch the video.
Yeah. Keep that mouth shut.
Can you believe it's been almost a year since the last time we were in South America? And welcome back to Cookie Land. This is week in country number 165 on our second attempt at cooking food of every single country in the world. Tonight we're up to the nation Suriname. Suriname, located on the Atlantic coast of South America, bordered by Brazil, Guyana, and the French overseas territory of French Guinea. It is a fascinating country. And it is in the letter S, which means we have not been here in South America since we did Peru, like I said, almost a year ago. Now, the food of Suriname is, of course, defined by its history. And its history is incredibly complicated, it's fascinating, and I really recommend you look it up because it is something to behold. Now, its food is not going to be really anything like most of the rest of South America, but rather it has more to share with its Caribbean neighbors. And that means that because of colonialism and the transatlantic trade in enslaved Africans, as well as indentured servitude from various parts of Asia, which means its cuisine is a delicious fusion of the Amerindian, Dutch, Portuguese, African, Chinese, Indian, Javanese, Indonesian, and Jewish traditions. It is a melange which is really something to behold. And that leads to a lot of great dishes in the country which draw from a lot of different sources. They have a lot of use of things like curries and chicken and cassava and root vegetables and locally grown fruits and vegetables. And it's just really something else. We dealt with this all last time, so let's take a look and see how things went when we tried things then. Well, 4 years ago on the Global Cooking Challenge, I was so overwhelmed with the amazing dishes I could choose from that I wound up cooking and streaming across 3 nights, and I made 7 discrete recipes, which was kind of a record. Now, on the first night, we did a cold vegetable salad, which was really great, and it had a really great sauce on top, so that one we're going to be doing again tonight. Now, I served that along with roti, which is a Indian flatbread, which is similar to the version that we did a few weeks ago in Sri Lanka. And we served that.
Now, roti was a thing that we talked about last time.
Yes. That has been a common dish between all of the countries we've done.
Yeah.
There's roti is or naan is a staple flatbread in India, and we talked about it in Sri Lanka, and sometimes you even also see it in Indonesian cuisine as well.
Yes, yeah.
So I believe, I don't know if I asked this last time, but flatbread's kind of like a tortilla, essentially, right?
It is
almost,
a tortilla.
Yes.
It just does not use help me out here, New York. It does not use leavening agents, or it does, but it doesn't use.
Yeah. There's a difference with that. I don't think it uses. I forget. I didn't look that up. I mean, I'm sure it uses wheat, but naan versus tortilla.
If you guys don't mind,
What is the difference? Two types
I'm
of bread.
gonna-
Naan is made from wheat flour,
Yes.
and tortilla is made with corn. And one is leavened, one is unleavened. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, yeah. So it doesn't have a leavening agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
I'm still here to pay attention. I'm just gonna make some food while we're watching this because he's talking about food. It's making me hungry, and I need to eat. So.
Did you not have dinner?
Oh, I had dinner. It's
You're
just
still
when
hungry?
you watch a video. It's like when you watch a video about food, it makes you hungry. You know?
True. Yeah.
Alrighty, let's move on to continue.
With a chicken curry, which was really great and would have been better if I served it on top of rice, which I didn't do. And on the second night, I made that roti again, and I served it alongside a really delicious vegetarian lentil stew, which had some really terrific flavors, as well as a dish of fried sweet plantains with a really great peanut butter sauce on top, which I'm really sad that we weren't able to get to this time. And on the third night, I made a really interesting dish, which we are doing again here tonight, which comes from the Jewish tradition mixed in with everything else in Suriname, which is called palm. It is a Malanga casserole with chicken. Malanga, we'll get into that in a little bit, but it was really great. And so we're looking forward to doing that tonight. So again, tonight we're making that cold vegetable salad as well as the palm. And now we need to see what go into tonight's two dishes. First, for our palm or Surinamese Malanga Casserole, we'll need 1 whole chicken, about 2 to 3 pounds, cut into pieces. We have chosen to debone it here. 1 pound of salt pork or chicken sausage cut into pieces. We've chosen to go with chicken sausage here. 3 pounds of taro root or malanga. 2 tomatoes peeled and chopped. 2 onions chopped. 1 bunch of flat leaf parsley chopped. 2 cubes of chicken bouillon. 1 teaspoon of freshly ground nutmeg. The juice of 1 orange. The juice of 2 lemons. 3 cloves of garlic crushed. 1 whole habanero pepper. 1 tablespoon of sugar. 8 tablespoons of butter divided. Salt and pepper. And then for our mixed
So
vegetable
either,
salad, we'll
Lennon.
need 1 small head of
Yeah.
cabbage.
Go through as much of the video as there is until Christian gets back,
I'm right here.
Or you can wait for him and stop on the ingredients.
Guys,
spread.
I'm right here. I can watch the video and make food at the same time, so we can keep.
You
going.
can? Okay. Go
Yeah.
back to the first ingredient spread.
Now, I did notice a lot of this food, just like with American food, it has some butter in it, like a lot of butter.
Oh, hi, Kitty, in the background. I didn't notice that.
I find that
cat,
interesting.
like, in the background.
that most of the food that we've done so far has been has had butter in it. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me. I mean, butter is very common.
Salt
Okay,
and pepper.
pause-
And then
pause
for
on
our
the
mixed
first,
vegetable
spread,
salad,
Lennon.
Oh,
Pause on the first ingredient spread, and we'll talk about the ingredients.
Yeah.
okay,
Talk
right.
about that.
Let me know when.
A little bit later, maybe 350 or something.
Yeah, that's 350, right? Okay.
350. Later, Lennon. Right.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm trying, buddy.
It's okay.
Come on, 350.
Oh no! Sorry, 325. Okay. Yeah, right here. Right here is fine. So where you can see everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So we've got chicken. We've got tomatoes. We've got lemon juice, habanero, cilantro, butter, taro root, brown sugar, and chicken sauce.
Yeah.
I like it.
Christian, any thoughts?
Okay, so interesting. Are those red things? Are those tomatoes?
Yes.
I like it already. I see butter. I see some white substance. Or yellow substance. My bad.
In the top left, I think that's lemon juice. One of them is an egg, and one of them is lemon juice. I think so.
Okay.
that's probably. I mean, this looks darker. That's probably an egg, or this is butter, so this has to probably be an egg. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see if he gets to it.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Let's see when he points to it, which one that is. I can go through that again. Yeah, it's about 325, something like that. A little bit back. Yeah, maybe here.
Okay. Go ahead and play it.
Yeah.
Cut into pieces. We have chosen to debone it here. 1 pound
Chicken.
salt pork or chicken sausage cut into pieces. We've chosen to go with chicken sausage here. 3 pounds of taro root or malanga. 2 tomatoes peeled and chopped. 2 onions chopped. 1 bunch of flat leaf parsley chopped. 2 cubes of chicken bouillon. 1 teaspoon of freshly ground nutmeg. The juice of 1 orange. The
Orange
juice of
juice,
2
okay.
lemons. 3
Orange juice
cloves
and
of
lemon
garlic.
juice. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Interesting.
Crushed, 1 whole habanero pepper, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 8 tablespoons of butter divided, salt and pepper. And then for our mixed vegetable salad, we'll need 1 small head of cabbage, 8 ounces of thin green beans, like French green beans, 2 cups of mung bean sprouts, 2 hard-boiled eggs, 1/3 of a cup of coconut cream, 1/2 of a cup of plain unsweetened yogurt, 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, 1 small green chili pepper, like a jalapeno, finely diced, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, the juice of 1 lime, and a pinch of salt.
Now,
Sounds
that's
good.
another thing that we did cover in our last dish was the chili powder. That's another thing that's in a lot of common dishes from other countries is just chili powder. So I find that interesting. I find that really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And bean sprouts and green beans.
Sometimes when they use chili powder, it's not necessarily going to be super spicy. I mean, some dishes are spicier than others, and will use more chili powder or different types of chili than others.
Yes. All righty.
That looks really good. A note about malanga. To the best of my understanding, malanga, a root vegetable, is known by a whole bunch of different names in different places. In my people's native Puerto Rico, it's called yautilla, and in other places it's called taro or malanga, but those could be different varieties of the same thing. You can look it up and correct me if I'm wrong. But that's the best of my understanding. So, enough of me talking. We need to get cooking. First, season the chicken with salt, pepper, and nutmeg. And then in a pan with 3 tablespoons of butter, fry the chicken pieces and the sliced chicken sausage for 2 to 3 minutes. Move the chicken and sausage to a plate, and then in the same pan, add 3 tablespoons of butter.
Now, I will say this: if you really want to kind of add a little, what do you call that thing? Kind of little like a Louisiana little twist to it. You can add andouille sausage to the chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, Lennon, I chose one of the South American countries that's like not your traditional like Mexican or Spanish food that most people would think of. I chose something from South America that's just completely wild card and different than the others. What are your thoughts on that?
That's pretty cool, Nihar. I mean, but like I said, yeah, I'm glad you did that because it's
do you see any influences from like Mexican or Spanish cuisine in what he's shown so far?
Any influences? Not quite yet. Maybe as I get a little bit later on in the video, maybe. But yeah, like I said, right now with the chicken sausage, andouille has
Yes, it has some French influence, like Creole almost.
Yes. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You did a great job, Nihar.
Thank you.
Yeah, Nihar knows how
Add the onions
definitely
and saute for about 8 minutes. Then add the tomatoes, garlic, and parsley. Combine.
I don't know
add
why.
chicken sausages.
I'm not trying to interrupt the video or anything, but the way that this is being mixed with the stuff it's being mixed with, it kind of reminds me of, and this is gonna sound kind of weird, but it kind of reminds me of an omelet. The way that like they put the stuff.
I can see that. I was also thinking salsa.
That too, yeah.
Salsa or pico de gallo.
No, pico de gallo with meat.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. All right.
And cover with water. Add the bouillon cubes or bouillon powder in our case, and the hot pepper. Cover and cook over medium-low heat for 25 to 30 minutes.
Now, word of advice, always dissolve the bouillon cubes in your water first.
What was that emergency thing you did? That reminds me of that.
Emergency
chicken
thank
broth?
you. Emergency chicken broth.
That used a bouillon cube, right? Or a few?
Yeah, I used a teaspoon of bouillon cube to a cup of water just to show, and David just had to blast me over.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, David, we don't want to go out to the store. We have these are tough times.
It's like, chicken broth is one of the easiest things to get.
To get, no, sir.
Man, I'll tell you one of the most easiest things to get, because I believe you guys were talking about when it was like COVID and all that, right? One of the easiest things to get, and I don't know why this is kind of weird to me because it doesn't seem like it'd be something that's just randomly in a store. It was so easy during COVID to get soy sauce. That was
That's
like
true.
that was the weirdest thing to me. That was like one of the easiest things to get. I during COVID, I went inside of Walmart and there was just 5 bottles of soy sauce just sitting on one shelf, and I'm like, that's
Well,
the
I mean, I
weirdest
guess
thing
that's
ever.
the last thing anyone would need during that time. So
During the pandemic, it's just soy sauce.
Peanut butter was easy to get too, which was a surprise because there's a lot of people out there that love peanut butter.
peanut butter, is something I would expect to be out kind of because peanut butter is like a staple in everyone's
Everyone's
pantry.
house, and it can be used for various, and it's not only used for food, it's used to get off gum, off of your hair, off of your pants.
Yeah, and like it was, I don't know if it was just for my state, but peanut butter was one of the easiest things to get too. And I'm sorry if I'm going off topic, but this is a food podcast. I figured we could talk about, anything to do with food.
Oh, no. Please feel free. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
and he also mentioned a lot of like peanut stuff, and I don't know if he's making his peanut sauce in this one, but he did talk about peanut sauce. So
Yeah, I don't think you had said, and this thing's only 10 minutes, so we'll do the whole thing. All right, continue on.
Meanwhile, peel and rinse the malanga. Cut into medium pieces, and grate the malanga by hand or with food processor. When time is up, preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Drain the cooking liquid into a bowl and set it aside. To the grated malanga, add the orange juice, the lemon juice, and a bit of the cooking liquid from the meat. Add the sugar, and mix until a slightly sticky dough forms. Then into a well-greased baking dish, spread half of the malanga mixture, spread the chicken mixture on top, and then cover with the rest of the malanga. Add 2 tablespoons of milk.
Let's pause. So malanga, taro, whatever. It's like a root. So this makes me think almost chicken pot pie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Since it's not beef, it's not really a shepherd's pie. It's a chicken pot pie, almost.
or a beef pie.
Believe it or not, I have never actually eaten a shepherd's pie.
Really?
You've never?
Yeah.
Well, I will
That's
say
the one thing I've never eaten. I've eaten chicken pot pie, and I ate something called a llama pie. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Yeah, that's a
No.
thing. Essentially it has the meat of a llama in it, and it's actually pretty good.
For me, it's the other way around. I've had shepherd's pie. I've never had chicken pot pie. Maybe once, but not that often.
Oh, here we go. I'm I'm sorry, Nihar. I just have to do this because every time you say I've never had, I have to put you on the spot. Mr. Christian.
Yeah.
Can you believe that this guy right here has never had chicken and waffles until he went to one of Charlie's former workplaces one day?
Yeah. And then when I went to
That's crazy.
When I went on the Vegas trip with my sister and all her friends, there at our hotel they also had chicken and waffles on the breakfast menu, so I had it there as well, and it was also very good.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you finally got to experience the chicken.
I actually like beef and lamb and red meats usually more than chicken. Chicken in certain applications like wings, orange chicken in certain Chinese dishes I might have. But I mean, I guess that's why I've had shepherd's pie over chicken pot pie. I prefer beef usually.
Mm-hmm. So shepherd's pie, and I actually have a recipe, Christian, I can send you later. It's really easy. It uses, if you have the leftovers or the stuff, it's a no-brainer to put it together. It's a layer of ground beef, leftover mashed potatoes or homemade mashed potatoes, and ground beef, mashed up carrots, and then leftover mashed potatoes or homemade mashed potatoes.
Oh, so essentially
I've heard of people doing instead of mashed potatoes, doing mashed carrots.
Mashed carrots, yeah.
And mashed carrots would add a sweetness to it. So that actually sounds interesting. If you were to replace the potatoes with carrots.
With all carrots, yeah.
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 Also, Lennon and Nihar, I think I talked about this on one podcast, but the Sideburg restaurant I went to, I had shark while I was there. If you've not eaten shark, you need to do it. It's quite good.
Shark. I've had it once, and it was a long time ago. I don't even remember the taste. I mean, I would say it's probably close to the time I had Chilean sea bass. Probably the same kind of taste.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it kind of tastes like steak. Like it has steak taste.
It's the steak of the sea, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I'm gonna make some tea. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Man, these ramen noodles are pretty damn good. Also, this hot sauce right here, this Red Hot original Frank's Red Hot original hot sauce, delicious on these noodles. Let me just tell you.
Mm.
We wait on the return of Nihar.
Mm-hmm.
We wait on the return of Nihar.
Yes. We are reading on the return of Mr. Nihar. Do you want to go make some tea?
Yes.
Your cousin yelling at the TV.
Yeah, he's yelling at his game again. Don't worry. I will be back in Indiana on the 7th, so you guys will no longer have to deal with that. I will be back in my room, and that's the living room, where everything will be peaceful and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Let me just check this Snapchat message from my girlfriend real quick. Still waiting on Nihar.
All right.
All right.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Ugh.
Hopefully everybody's doing well on this fantastic Wednesday.
I'm doing well, waiting on Nihar to hurry up with his freaking tea. That boy in his
I've been
tea.
sitting here for the past 2 minutes. Are you?
Melted butter,
Oh, my bad.
cover with foil, and bake for 1 hour covered at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Uncover and bake for another hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh wow. The baking time? Wow. Okay, yeah, this is definitely one of those Sunday dinner recipes that you would have to make.
Mhm.
Yeah.
First, make the dressing. Into a bowl, mix the coconut cream and yogurt. Whisk together. Then stir in the grated minced chili to desired spiciness, sugar, coriander, lemon juice, and salt. Chill until ready to serve. Slice the cabbage into thin strips. Prepare a large bowl of ice water, and then bring a pot of salted water to a full boil. Add the cabbage and the bean sprouts, and cook very briefly for about 2 minutes. Drain the cabbage and dump it into the ice water. Bring another pot of salted water to a boil, add the green beans, and cook until crisp tender about 5 minutes. Drain the green beans and add them to a bowl of ice water. Drain the cooked vegetables into a colander and arrange the vegetables on a platter and dress with slices of hard-boiled egg and cucumber slices. Drizzle the salad with coconut dressing. Remove the casserole from the oven, slice and serve the salad with extra dressing on the side.
That's good. That looks like a I guess like a traditional egg salad almost.
A very important rule of thumb that you want to remember is do not do what he did. Okay, you
Do
always
not do what he did. What happened?
no. Okay, so the thing, here's the thing. Now, no disrespect to him, but the important rule of thumb, unless if you have the oven turned off, is that you do want to let your stuff set for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Or else it's gonna fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, dude, this is like reminding me of a salad right now, for real.
That is a salad.
It is a salad.
This is a salad. Okay,
I was saying
this
like an
is the
egg salad.
first time I have ever seen anybody put egg in a salad. That's interesting. Oh my god, that looks so good.
Was that the end of it?
No, the verdict. So he's going to talk about it. So.
How'd that all go? Let's start off with that salad. It was really nice. It was crisp. It had those really great flavors. The green beans and the cabbage had a nice bit of a sweetness and crunch. But what really made that fantastic was that sauce on top. The dressing was amazing. You can't go wrong with a combination of cilantro, or in this case, coriander, which is the same thing, only the seed, and lime, along with the coconut cream and the yogurt, gave it a nice creaminess, and then that jalapeno bite just really took it over the edge. So that was really great, and we have lots of it. So we're looking forward to leftovers tonight, when I'm giving that one 4 out of 5 globes. Now let's talk about the palm. That is a casserole dish. It's not like the most complicated, amazing thing in the world, but it was very, very delicious. The malanga gave it a nice sweetness, and the chicken was seared nicely. I'm really glad I took it off the bone. Apparently, in Surinamese tradition, sometimes the bones are in there, but I didn't think that made sense. So sorry if I was untraditional there. But it was really great. The malanga on top was nice. The creaminess from the butter really added to it. And my technique is not really great. I don't understand how people cut up casseroles and serve them nice and pretty and neat, because I just don't have that skill. But it was really terrific. I'm going to give that one 4 out of 5 globes. So that does it for this brief stint here in South America. Just not that many countries in South America. Now, next week we go back to Africa and kind of jump out of alphabetical order, because the nation formerly known as Swaziland, which would be next in the alphabet, has changed its name in the interim. And so we're going back to letter E to have the food of Eswatini. See you then. And remember,
and that's him promoting his stuff. So
I like this guy. I really do. I find him to be interesting.
if you'd like to be advised when these videos are posted.
So obviously I've never seen any YouTuber really go into depth of every single little country there is, and he's obviously not only a chef but also a extreme history buff, so that's very interesting.
Wait, hold on. I'm not trying to make fun of this guy, but does anybody else kind of think he looks like Gordon Quagmire from Family Guy?
No,
No.
I don't see it.
Sorry, I'm not trying to go
Quagmire
off
has
topic.
a really weird shape to his face.
It's just he kind of, I don't know, to me. Sorry, I'm not trying to go off topic. My bad.
And he's a small channel. Aww.
Everybody sub to him now.
Yeah.
Everybody sub to him now.
And I am. No, I'm not.
I think I am.
I stumbled upon him, I think, when I wanted to make something for something. But yeah, so that is the
recipe
video portion of it. Now let's look at the
article. And like I said,
before we get into the article, Lennon, I've been wanting to ask you this question because it's been a minute, man. When are you gonna start doing your lives where you were cooking food?
That I'm still gonna do that. It just I'm gonna start doing that here soon. I need to figure things out here. But no, I have not stopped doing that.
Okay, it's just been a while since we've seen that. I was curious. I like that episode where you were cooking those tamales.
Oh yeah, let's jump to his channel. I was going to say something about his most viewed or whatever. If we go to most popular, so obviously his most. I don't know how did you pull this off? Was it just the timing or something? You tried the BTS meal from McDonald's and got 6.8 thousand views.
Yeah, because of the timing. Because
Oh,
it
yeah.
was because a lot of people, of course, BTS was big back.
Oh, yes.
And,
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god!
your second most viewed is actually pretty interesting, and it's a really long video. You made the bistec norteno.
Nortenia, yeah, that was.
That got 4,677 views.
I know.
There's another channel. There's another stream that Lennon did, where I don't understand why it got a lot of views, but it was literally him having a grocery order dropped off at his house. And I was very confused why it had so many views, because I'm like, it's a grocery order. It's natural things you see inside the grocery store. Until I realized that.
Yeah, this is when I did my Walmart haul.
Your very first video was a grocery haul.
Yes.
Yeah, this one was more of one he did last year, like kind of a recent one.
Oh, more recent one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why it had so many views on it, and then I noticed, that like I don't know what it was, but it's like when I was watching the live chat, the views started going up when Lennon pulled out the Skippy peanut butter. I didn't think Skippy peanut butter would make your views go up that quick. That was weird. Like, I didn't think Skippy peanut butter would be that popular, but it got Lennon some views apparently.
Well,
popular.
I was on that episode. Interesting.
I don't remember which one that was. I don't see it.
And then the other one that you kind of had eyes on was the thing. My birthday one.
What's in my belly? Chuck Wagon meal haul.
The one where I met him was the tamale episode when he was cooking tamales.
Oh yeah.
And I was curious to what he had in the cup, because I was like, "Is that coffee?" And then he told me it was it bacon grease, right, Lennon?
Yes.
Bacon grease.
Yeah, it was
Goodness.
bacon grease, and I was confused. This dude had a whole cup of coffee right here. He wasn't drinking, and I'm like, "That's gonna get cold." And I was like, "Why are you not drinking that?" And then he tells me, "It's bacon grease. I use it for my refried beans, and I use it for other stuff. I don't remember the other stuff he was using it for, but yeah, he told me that, and I was like, "Oh, okay." This is a cup, by the way, that has ice in it.
The one with Charlie on it got 208 views.
I know. Man, anything with Charlie, and man, I don't.
Oh yeah, anything with Charlie will get views.
Yeah,
I think it's because of Charlie's humor. Some people are just like, "Oh, this man's funny."
He's a bigger channel. He was a bigger channel.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. He has a bigger channel at the time, and some of his subscribers come over.
And I miss Charlie. Why, we love you, man. We really wish you could have came to us and we could have helped you with your YouTube stuff, But I guess he wanted to reinvent himself. So in a way, I understand that part. It's just come to us.
I miss his YouTube channel being up. Well, it's still up. All the videos are just gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his YouTube video is still up, right?
Yeah.
So he's
just focusing on Anchor.
Okay, so
let's go to the article.
That's the top 25, right?
Yes. And like I said last time, we don't have to read everything word for word. And I just wanted to do a large spread of different Surinamese foods that are influenced from different other countries.
Oh, guys, I hate to do this to you, but I'm actually going to have to go. I have some stuff I have to do in the morning. I appreciate you guys for letting me be on the show for a little bit. I'm sorry I couldn't stay longer. I always appreciate being on the show. I will try to stay for the whole show next time. I have to go.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Nihar. It was an honor to be on the show with you guys, like always. I just got a text message. I have to go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you guys later in a group chat or something.
All right.
So so top 25 things. Oh boy, why Christian? Why Christian?
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Charlie, we need you, buddy.
It's 10:41. Yeah, he should be here. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, I'll tell you this. His work schedule has been very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he called me like yesterday, and he said that his work schedule has been very hectic. And even even Labor Day, he's gonna have to work the whole day.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess he just wants to make a good impression at work.
I mean he's a hard worker. He's a good friend.
All right. So
All right, go to the top 25.
we will briefly talk about them. We, like I said, we don't have to read the whole each paragraph. So Moxie Alessi is mixed rice, and this looks like something you would get from Jamaica almost, actually. This looks like rice and beans and some plantains. Last time I did takeout, there was actually a Jamaican place somewhere here in San Antonio, and I got jerk chicken. I love jerk chicken.
Oh, you like jerk chicken? You know, I jerk chicken. Yeah, I've tried jerk chicken. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and this thing here, if you go down to the plate on number 1, Lennon.
Okay, yeah, number 1 is.
I was talking about it a little bit, but show the plate on the screen.
On the screen, okay.
Yeah.
Go down.
Yeah.
Okay, right there. Right here, right?
A little bit down, so we can see the things on the plate inside the screen. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
On the top right, you mean, like I said, jerk chicken. I don't know if it looks similar. That's definitely some kind of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get jerk chicken, on the side you get this rice and beans, and I can tell this is a little plantain on top.
Uh-huh.
Very similar to Jamaican cuisine.
Yeah, very similar.
Chicken, meat, dried fish, beans, and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
What are these? Are these green peppers or something? Yeah, it just looks like green beans, I guess. Definitely not
garnish.
Green chilies. Green chilies.
Yeah.
They're beans. And then a little salad here. Yeah. This definitely looks like it has some Jamaican influences. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much the same, for Jamaican influences. And
number 2, and that's pronounced acai. Acai is it's a berry.
Yeah, we did kind of touch base on that the other day. Remember?
And it looks kind of brown in the photo, but I believe it's a dark reddish purple.
Mm-hmm. Like a bloodberry type.
Yeah, blackberry color almost.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when I saw this, if I saw this without seeing the heading, I thought it was some kind of mole sauce, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But after seeing the heading, I'm like, okay, this is more in line with going to your smoothie shop and getting the really dark berry kind of smoothie.
Mm.
And on top of it are cassava crumbs, and cassava is another root vegetable.
Mm-hmm. Cassava,
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also called yucca, I believe.
Yucca. Ooh, yuck.
Or yuca, sorry, the one C, not two.
Okay.
Yuca. And it's like, I guess, do they say how it's prepared? No, but I think it's probably like crispy, almost like potato chip, but I guess.
Yeah, it kind of looks like. Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, maybe trail mix.
Interesting. Yeah, definitely like almost like frozen, maybe more like frozen yogurt. You get a blackberry frozen yogurt. You have some like I don't know. I know if you go to like Orange Leaf, they'll have like your traditional candy like toppings. Some places will have a little bit more savory toppings. I can't think of anything that's like that, but I'm sure some place you'd go, you'd have some a little bit more salty topping to go with the sweet, and I think that's interesting. All right, number 3, we have Grietbana Soap Met Tom Tom.
Tom Tom.
And this is a plantain soup.
Looks like something with a big tomatillo thing in the middle of it.
Yeah. Is it let's see. Okay, so it's vegetarian. Or no, it's not vegetarian. Sometimes it can have it has dried fish and salted meat, but the cassava, the root vegetable stands out, not the fish or meat or whatever. I thought it was a chicken dish, but I guess not. So the cassava and plantain are the 2 ingredients that are brought forward. And the fish and the dried fish and the salted meat take a backseat in this dish, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That soup is.
And it's a appetizer, I guess, or a side dish. Looks like small portions. Interesting.
All right, number 3. Number 4? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Number 4.
That was number 3. Number 4
is, of course, a
fingi. I think that's what you said. A fingi. Wild meat. Interesting. So it's like gamey almost.
That looks like a big pepper.
Big pepper. I thought this was ginger, but I guess this is the meat. I thought it was like, what are they doing? Having big hunks of like ginger sitting in it. Like I know sometimes in Indian cuisine they'll have big spice things to give the whole thing flavor. So I wouldn't be surprised if some country just has big like roots of ginger sitting in their broth to give it some like aromatic. But no, that's the meat, I guess. Grated bitter cassavas left to dry. Prepared with meat and fish. Interesting. Considered one of the most world's effective hangover foods.
Really?
Last line.
Can we?
I wonder why that is.
Can we use Charlie as a guinea pig for that? Yes.
You know, I'm going to bug him in the best friend circle. Hold on.
Please do. Please do. I want to see his reaction. I want to see this do I murder.
All right. Maybe he'll find that interesting and want to try it one day. Number 5.
Number 5, we have
Harry.
Harry. Ooh, Harry. Where's Potter?
If you are traveling in Suriname looking for healthy, tasty food, not miss out on this extraordinary meal. Okay. Cassava again, green banana, sweet potatoes, and eggs. Huh. Interesting.
Sweet potatoes and eggs.
Yes.
That's very interesting. Huh.
So, banana, when it's ripe, is usually very sweet. They are using green banana, and green banana means it's obviously not ripened, so you're not going to get the sweetness from the banana. The sweet potato is giving it the sweetness.
Yeah, which I guess it's a good thing they did that because it's more of a natural sweetness instead of added sugar. If you think about it.
Oh yeah,
I like that. I like it when they do that. When they do that and they don't add those sugars in there.
Topped off with salted shredded fish. Interesting.
Salted shredded fish, huh?
Again, I'm getting a lot of Jamaican vibes, don't you think?
Yes, and here's a roti again.
Yes, number 6, roti.
Yeah, we don't really.
Roti has been like I said, it's been a consistency with all of the countries we've done. I will say that the countries that I picked for this authentic month are kind of on my, to be honest, I'm a little selfish that way, on my flavor palette. I do tend to like more like island, Asian, Oriental kind of cuisines.
I have noticed that, Nihar, honestly. Like when I've hung out with you and stuff, I've noticed that you're more like, and you told me that you're like the person that tries exotic fruits and different types of foods from different places. So
I love like Indonesian, Indian, like coastal Indian and Thai, those kind of cuisines I really like. And roti has been a commonality between all of those. One of the had I been available for the 4th one, it would have been a toss-up between Bhutan and Nagaland, which I guess also have roti in their dishes. Bhutan is in the kind of close between the Middle East and China, and then Nagaland is on the upper eastern coast of India, and it has some. It has a little bit more of Chinese influences, so that would have been interesting. Number 7 is bara.
Bara, okay.
What? Okay.
What happened?
So I'm looking at the article to see what they made it with, and it looks Roti, flour, spinach. Okay. So in Indian cuisine, we call this vara. Kind of similar to, they're using a different kind of pronunciation, bara. Indian, we call it VADA, vara, but the D is kind of said this the same as this.
Vara, yeah.
Yeah. Basically the same thing. It does look like it's they don't go into what urdi is, but I'm guessing it's lentil. Which yes, lentils, spinach, and flour are all make these like savory kind of puffs. Except here they're saying you can also use chicken, so you can make it like a non-vegetarian savory puff as well. Similar experience, you can eat it with mango and mango chutney, which is also popular in Indian cuisine. potato chutney, which is quite different. I don't know if I would be into potato chutney.
No, you don't think you would?
No, that sounds a little too off because potato is very starchy, and I think making it into a chutney would be too heavy.
And grainy, yeah.
Yeah. Number 8, samosa.
What? Samosa? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
The drink with an S?
Yeah, but if you've had Indian food, you probably know what samosas are. Again, little savory pastries. I guess they Cliffy Land said that Suriname had some like Indian immigrants come in for a while, so a lot of Indian cuisine came in as well. Samosas are typically stuffed with potatoes and peas and curry spices. Do they? Okay, no. So it's pretty much exactly the same. So they don't use any kind of like chicken or meat or anything like that. This is completely vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
Some places in India and I think in the Middle East do have meat samosas, and I've had some of those before. They're pretty good. They'll usually do chicken or lamb sometimes, but usually it's just potato and peas.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It just kind of still kind of make me giggle a little bit that they put the S instead of the M, because that drink is called mimosas and this.
Oh, mimosa and samosa. Oh, yeah. Googry.
This is kind of what we talked about last time.
Baked chickpeas. So
basically, it's baked chickpeas.
Yeah. So okay, this is kind of this is not what I was thinking it was. So we have like chole in India, but that's like stewed. That's soft. That's soft chickpeas with curry and thing. You have it with naan or other type of bread. This is not it. This is crispy. And so in authentic Chinese restaurants, some Chinese restaurants here have it. You will get like roasted peanuts with Chinese spices. That's exactly what this is.
Oh, okay. So it's just their version of it, huh?
Mm-hmm. So these are like crispy, like crunchy.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like baked. I forgot what baked something. It's something baked. I don't remember, but it's baked something. I think I don't know. I could be thinking of something else. All right.
Ulari, number 10.
Ulari.
And I'm okay. They're starting off saying you cannot visit an Indian party or a wedding without feasting on this delicious snack, but I've never heard of this. I don't know which part of India this is from, and obviously coming from India, this was transported to Suriname. But what are they saying? Yellow peas, cumin, pepper, garlic, an onion. Interesting. Never had it. Looks pretty good. Looks similar to the vara almost. Vegetarian, no meat, and typically eaten as an appetizer. Number 11. Did we talk about any kind of noodles in our Indonesian episode?
Yes, we did. Remember, we talked about the. In fact, we talked about just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So They have influences from Chinese and Thai, so they have their version of noodles.
Mhm.
And I believe we looked at it. Yeah, it's almost like either a chicken noodle soup or a ramen or something like that. The left one definitely looks like a ramen. The one on the right just looks like any kind of Chinese noodle dish you would order at a restaurant.
Now, guys, this is an authentic ramen noodle. This is not that junk that you get in the square.
Oh yes.
Nihar,
I've only had good ramen like twice.
real.
I think
Yeah, good ramen. Yeah.
One like good ramen place opened up at La Cantera, and then another ramen place. I can't remember. I had it somewhere else, but yeah,
Mm.
I think it was in Houston. But yes, there's authentic ramen.
Yes, there is authentic ramen, people. It's not that stuff in a cube. Nihar will not be your friend.
Bakabana, number 12.
Bacabana? Ooh, taco.
Yeah, again, more they're saying Javanese again, but what is it? Jamaican. I think of Jamaican immediately when I think of plantain. And when I had my jerk chicken, I got on the side plantain two ways. One was like ripe plantain fried. The other was like green plantain fried. So they're just saying either. I don't know. They don't specify which way. They say it can be done either yellow or green, fried with served with peanut sauce. And peanut sauce is very traditional in Thai cuisine.
Yeah, and it's usually popular in like those areas, the peanut sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you had me try it. It was pretty good.
It's very good. Sato soup.
Sato. Yeah, that's the one we talked. That's the one I was leaning towards. We did talk about this one, yes.
Traditional Indonesian soup also finds its way to Suriname. Mix of chicken fillet and herbs. What am I seeing a lot of? Bean sprouts and ginger, I think. Let me see. If you look at the picture, I'm seeing what looks like bean sprouts, the ones that are like white that have the little things on the end. And then on the right, you have the yellow things like that. I think that's ginger, like shredded ginger.
You know what? That could be. Let's see. Does it say?
All the necessary spices, has potato and vermicelli. I am not seeing any vermicelli. That's probably at the bottom somewhere or mixed in. Boiled egg, dried potato fries, soy sprouts. Soy sprouts? Yeah, I guess bean sprouts and soy sprouts are interchangeable. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I mean, I usually know them as bean sprouts, and they do look like bean sprouts. Yeah. I'm guessing that's what it is. Noodles, chicken, ginger, bean sprouts. Looks good.
Back with the satay. You remember this one?
Yes. Satay is also popular in Surinamese cuisine, like it is in Thai cuisine. Yeah, basically skewered chicken, served with peanut sauce. They're saying that you can also substitute with pork, beef, or even crocodile. Crocodile, where did that come from?
Where did that come from? Steve Irwin? Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, what do you call it? They're getting into Louisiana territory with that one. I mean, they eat alligator, so. Lennon,
Yeah.
Louisiana territory with the alligator.
With the alligator, we'd have to talk to people from like New Orleans and see what they have to say.
Yeah. Nasi Goreng, which we
did.
have.
We did. We did.
We
touch
did
base
this
on
last
that.
time. Yes, this is their fried
Nasi
rice.
Goreng,
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually, I think we started with this last time.
Yes, we did. We did start with that last time.
Yeah, the Indonesian fried rice is also a staple in Suriname. Looks great. Looks very colorful. Pepre Watra. Dear Lord. Look at that. Go to number 16.
Number 16? Okay.
Tell me that does not have whole habaneros floating in the soup. That looks deadly.
That actually does.
Deadly fish soup with whole habaneros just filling in there. Like, oh my god, someone's mouth is gonna be on fire.
Yeah. Charlie's our test subject.
Kosovo water, fish and peppers. Dear God, if you make this, do not do this. Put a few habaneros in there. Don't put full chili peppers just chilling out in there, please. You're gonna kill someone. This is probably the only one of these that I would be like scared to try. I mean, we have something in like Indian cuisine called rasam, which is sometimes called fire water. It's like we have sambar, which is like lentils and spices, and it's a vegetarian kind of broth. And then we have rasam, which is that with less of that vegetable flavor toned down a few notches and the spice amped up a lot. This is like that, but this is like times 100.
Times 100. You're scared to try it. Well, I wouldn't
be able to taste anything else except spice. That's not what I want. You know, I want flavor, not just
overpowering.
Hot to be hot. Yeah. Okay, then you have cassava bread.
Cassava bread, huh?
Cassava bread, yeah. The yuca.
We did do this one too. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, and that looks pretty good. So in I mean, every kind of cuisine like this has its own bread. The most interesting thing I've seen was from and you know what, I should have done this in the sorry, that's not Indonesia. That's Bhutan, which I probably would have done if I had an extra week. But they actually cook the dough in like its original like ball form. Like they don't flatten it out at all.
Yeah, they don't mess with it.
They cook it and you just
roll it and they just put it in there.
Yeah. It's very like spongy, and that's probably the most interesting like bread texture I've seen. So
basically this is a no knead bread.
This is not that. This is a flatbread made of cassava, but that's just a jumping off point of an interesting bread that I found. Rojo.
Yeah, that's what it is. Rojo. What's red doing here?
This is dessert. again, the same root we know and love, the cassava and coconut.
Huh. It looks like it looks like a big piece of cake with a strawberry.
It looks like a pancake.
You think so? To me, it looks like a big slice of cake with a strawberry on top.
To make it even more delicious, mixed with raisins and topped with sprinkles.
No, actually, you know what that actually looks like? A Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. Anything that we like commonly have that's kind of like I can't think of anything.
The Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like pancake with the raisin. I guess carrot cake in a way. Mm-hmm. Kind of all those things thrown together. Yeah, I guess. Coconut. Interesting. A lot of different things thrown together. I can't really say it's like one thing too much. It sounds unique. Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Palm was in the recipe we saw.
Yeah, palm. Okay, going down here. Yes, palm is that's what we just.
Palm is the casserole.
That
Jewish
casserole
influence.
thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Potatoes didn't grow in Suriname, so they use palm tear. Mm-hmm. Tear. Oh, okay. That's the root he showed in the video. That's taro. It's similar to taro.
Taro. Okay. Taro root. Mm-hmm.
And taro is actually very popular in Japanese cuisine. So it's like a casserole.
It's basically the what do you call it? The Suriname version of a chicken pot pie.
Of a chicken pot pie, yes.
In a square baking dish.
Mm-hmm. Kip passe.
Kip passe. Kip pasa.
Oh. And then they get to what they actually call your chicken pot pie. I guess because of they saying they're using puff pastry actually for this. Take the same thing from the palm, except without the carrots and the peas. Mm-hmm. Actually, I was saying that the palm was more close to a shepherd's pie, but with chicken inside, because the outside of a shepherd's pie is like potato, and this is close to that potatoey texture.
Yeah.
The kip paste is more like pot pie, where your phyllo dough or your puff pastry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Kip paste.
Brown bean soup looks kind of Indian, kind of Jamaican again.
Brun bean.
Yeah. Yes, brun bonen soup.
Brun bonen soup.
Does not contain bones, contains beef.
I know, isn't that?
Oh, it does have meat. Okay. It does have some meat, but the beans are the star of the dish. It's like when you get beans from the can in the store, and it has bacon in it. Mm-hmm. Except this is not like sweet like barbecue.
It's more like a savory, hickory.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is pretty good, honestly.
Then you have yellow pea soup, gile Urten.
Gile Urtwin?
I guess so.
It's Ur10.
It's probably
Urten.
Urten. You
Urten.
probably don't say that the W that much.
Urten.
I think it's Urten.
Yeah. Hmm.
Basically looks like split pea soup. It's a yellow split pea soup with some meat in it.
Alrighty. Number 23, we have
Chinese noodles.
Chinese
Okay. So this is a different spelling and pronunciation of chow mein.
Chow mein. Oh,
Jiao mein. Probably jiao mein.
Oh, it's jiao mein. Okay. Oh, cool.
And oh wow, it does look like they. So they're saying you can have it with chicken or pork or use both. But do you know what this looks like? Shredded duck.
Ah.
That looks like duck.
Mm-hmm.
So like tea smoked duck or Peking duck or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Chinese fried rice. And talo.
Tallow. Oh, tallow. Mm-hmm.
Not talo, talo.
Tallow. Oh, okay. Oh, Chinese fried rice is this one.
Salted fish with beans and this looks like sweet and sour sauce.
Which one? Number 25, right?
Yes. The orange red sauce.
Yes. Isn't this the one that we went over this one, remember?
Yes. So this was in the video did he top the thing off with this, or did he use it in another recipe?
He used it in another recipe. He did the dressing with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's again has Jamaican roots. If you've had saltfish, ackee and saltfish, that fish is shredded up and served with beans and peanut sauce or ketchup or sweet and sour sauce. Looks good. All right, so those are the 25, and they come from all over the world, and you can see how many different countries Suriname is influenced by. And again, very interesting that it's not in line with other like South American cuisines that are like Spanish or Mexican influenced.
Yeah,
but the only connection that was there was when he was in the video when he was making the salad, I think.
Yeah,
we have tomatoes and the onions and the cilantro that looked almost like a salsa.
The salsa, yeah, or pico, yeah. Yeah, I just needed the jalapenos and the garlic and stuff and the lemon, which he did add it. Yeah.
All right, so that was
our final. Yeah, very
and I wish I had. I guess Christian had to pop out, but I wanted to. I actually really wanted to ask everyone which of our authentic countries did we like the best.
Well, I liked. You know what, Nihar? I actually. The first, what was it? The first one you showed?
First one was Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka, yeah, I like the tree because it had a bunch of like variety of like the way it was plated. Yeah.
And I mean, I've always wanted to go to Indonesia. That one would be my favorite. Not that I don't like Indian food. I'm very used to it. In certain regions of India have more interesting cuisine influences than others. And definitely Sri Lanka being one of them. But yeah, I would pick Indonesia.
Indonesia, yeah, Indonesia was good too. Well, this was fun. This concludes our authentic month of August, guys. And actually, Nihar's not going to go anywhere because Brian delivers. You guys, he will not be returning to the show for a few months. Because remember we kind of because of an incident that happened, he just needs time to reflect on himself. So Nihar will be filling in for Mr. Delivers, but not too soon though. He will be going on vacation again next month.
Yes, I will be here for the first week of September. I will be leaving on the 6th, and I will be back around the 20th, but you should probably buffer out some days around then. So I would probably, since I'm going like to Europe, it would probably be more like the 22nd or 23rd I'll be back.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go, guys. So yeah, so we won't be seeing Nihar's face for a couple more weeks, and we actually won't be doing a show next week because well, it's Labor Day weekend, and I'm sure everybody deserves a break. So we will see you in a few weeks. Hopefully you have a good vacation.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us here tonight. I know it was a little late, but we were able to do it. And you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday, and happy September to everybody. And stay safe. Be careful, y'all. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Please have a designated driver. Yeah.
Stay safe. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And yeah. Bye-bye, everybody.